Alright, so I not too long ago went to go see this movie, The Forge. Um, I wasn't going to go see this movie at first. Like, I wasn't interested in seeing it because when I watched the trailer, I seen that I already seen what the movie was about. It was a heavy Christian-based type of movie, kind of remind you of the movie on The Prayer Room. Um, but I'm kind of glad I did go see it because overall, it was still a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Um, even though, spiritual people, people who are spiritually aware, you know, we don't we believe more in ourselves and more than we believe in something outside of ourselves. When we go looking within, we don't go looking without. You see what I'm saying? Like we don't believe in mythology or uh, created characters because once you become aware of the knowledge, you'll know that all these religions is breaking down indirectly information about you. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna go all the way into that. I'm not gonna bash this movie because it was about a bunch of people who believed in something outside of themselves more than they believed in themselves. They believed in something more outside of themselves than they believed in themselves. They believed in giving everything to something else. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, you're actually the one that can create your reality. You know what I'm saying? Um, long as you got the will, you can create. You can go within. The will and the within, you can go and create. You know what I'm saying? Your reality, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how many times you get knocked down. Long as you got that will, that's gonna help manifest what you're trying to make happen in this reality. You know what I'm saying? I like how they had the Forge Brotherhood in the movie. Basically, if another brother or another young brother needed some help, then that's what the Forge was about. You know what I'm saying? It was like hold that heavy sword. Now you can man up when them times is right and do it alone, but the Forge was about the brotherhood also being there to help too if you can't do it alone. Not saying there's not gonna be times that you will stand alone. Um, they was more like a brotherhood of disciples trying to get the word out about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get more people to look outside of themselves versus how me and my brothers, my tribe, my soul tribe, what we do to enlighten people to look within ourselves because we is the God, the generator, operator, and destroyer. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with having a forge, a brotherhood, sisterhood, familyhood, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking outside yourself, but when you're aware of who you really are and what you are in this reality and all that, we don't worship anything outside of ourselves. We worship ourselves. We talk to ourselves, our higher self. We have a higher self and we got a lower self. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like I said, it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? It kind of ties into what I wanted to talk about anyway. As long as you got that will, it don't matter what you're going through. You can make shit happen. You can make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You can manifest whatever. So they did a lot of prayer in this movie. They believed in a lot of prayer. They believed that the prayers helped them manifest certain things in their reality. But what about men, women, children, and kids that prayed that was in situations where they was about to lose their life and did lose their life? So them prayers then always saved everybody. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. That's where your will come in at. Because if you waiting for somebody else to come save you, or Sky Daddy or whatever the case may be, then a lot of times shit ain't gonna manifest if you waiting for something outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, what is a forge? I can go into the definition, the screenshot, but it's basically to create and shape. You know what I'm saying? A bond. You know what I'm saying? And this young man at the top, he was trying to shape and mold and create his life into something because he was raised by a single mom. Dad went around, and this older man at the top basically helped mold and shape to him when they met. You know what I'm saying? He was like the head of the brothers of the forge. You know what I'm saying? It was all about bringing someone in, molding and shaping them, basically turning them into a disciple of their so-called God and Jesus to go out and do the same for someone else. Now, we got our own forge, you know what I'm saying? Because we dropping gems on the motherfucking internet back to back about who we really are, you know what I'm saying? Even though we all come from, you know what I'm saying, we all is one source, it's all still one energy, you know what I'm saying? Whether we nine ether beings, Negies, Aborigines, Indians, we all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a good movie. Like I said, it reminded me of the prayer room because whenever they like really needed something, they just went into like the women, they went into a heavy prayer. The brothers, they did too. You know what I'm saying? But for those who do know, those who knows, we go within. We don't look without. You know what I'm saying? And it was still a good movie. Peace, jump man. Who can eat you, man? I'm out.